I was telling you about the dolphins. They have sonars, and they can't. They know the first night you put them in there, just like the killer whales, that they're in prison in a bathtub, or they're in prison in something. Those they equilibrium off. Um, it does a lot of things. They swim for miles and miles in front of aircraft carriers. My brother told me, being a Navy SEALs person, how could you take an animal so magnificent and put him in a bathtub for your own personal gain? Now, nothing was said when the first one died, and now the second one died, and now they say they have to do an autopsy to find out. Common sense will tell you all the stuff that you in prison, whether it's man or beast, never fare well in captivity. But you try to ignore it for your own personal gain, whether it's a privatized prison or a pool or an aquarium. And then you try to play dumb as long as you can and say, oh, I didn't know. So that's what's happening to the Dolphins. These people have no coping skills to solve problems, to invent anything. They're like succubus. It's a fundraising for this and it's fundraising for that. I love animals, but they had a fundraising for the police dog that died, and it gets to be ridiculous. But I stopped a lot of them. $3 billion. Governor Ducey paid the taxes. See, he's an idiot. He's one of those guys that used to get a wedgie in high school, and I don't know him, but I can guarantee you he's that type. And now he's a person that signs bills, and he has entourage with him that's terrifying. They're old. I don't know what to call them. They're really scary. I seen a commercial the other day. This guy was singing to some kind of radio thing, like I don't know. You can tell it to play whatever record, and it was so terrifying how he was singing in his emotions. And then he had a client come in, and he changed from that to a respectable person. But you would have never known how he took it that far. It was really scary. And that's the thing I see with I'm not prejudiced, but I really hate certain behaviors of whites. It's always half truths with you guys. Just like I should be able to get implants. I only needed 2. That was 3 things I needed in 2 teeth at the bottom, right here. My face, and I think I had some kind of broken bone in my wrist that was bothering me from a motorcycle accident. And fell off at 80 miles an hour in El Paso. I ride race bikes and drive race cars. Just 3 things for 4 years now. I haven't got anything done. Probably I should have kept my mouth closed about stopping these fundraisings, but I wasn't raised like that. I ain't gonna bow down to nobody. But truth will come out sooner or later. It's half truths with you guys. Just like I thought y'all had perfect teeth. Y'all get those top teeth, and you grin and you laugh, and that smile is as fake as the teeth that they put in your gums, because you display it at the slightest of ease. half truths. So it used to be when in nature, when you show your teeth, it's a form of aggression. It's a form of anger, and it is still like that today. They have nothing but contempt. A lot of times when you see people smile at you, they're thinking something else, but hoping you're fooled by the facade that they put on. Not me. It is a facade. That smile, that that tan that you try to get, that y'all tuck too far. That tan originated from people being in states like my state, Four Seasons, or even further up north, and they go on these long ocean cruises or vacations, and they come back with a tan. It showed a form of wealth, and y'all took it too far. You should be doing exactly the opposite thing here. You should see some of the pretty women in Chicago. That's why James Taylor, or whoever he was, said it's some of the prettiest women in Chicago, and he ain't lying. Look like porcelain. You talk, oh, pretty. Oh, it just take your breath away. Take your breath away. You get caught staring because you can't look away. But here, you only look good if you're 13, 14 years old and you hadn't been out in the sun, and that's probably where a lot of this molesting stuff goes on. And I'm so captivated by looking at some of these younger people, but I'm for Native Americans now. I don't even like my people because they're a constant. They can be out in the sun and they can take it, and it doesn't really show on their skin. There's nothing wrong with it, but y'all just took it too far. I wouldn't have a tanning spa in Arizona. It's just like having it's just like selling winter clothes up here. Nothing but winter clothes and coats. It's senseless. But if you don't get a tan, you get depressed, and you don't want to believe that, but you will. So that's my story on that. Half truths. Thank you.